87 degrees. Harley Gollard revs the engine, and Cade Kurland kicks it off Holden Breeze, and away we go.
Feels like the changeup has to be there. That's his best pitch. He's going to pitch upper 80s with a fastball. Takes about 10 miles an hour off the change.
Berkey, you said it. A lot of home runs for this team.
Man, they tied the program record. How about Ty Evans sliding into the 8-hole? Got in the game late the other night.
3-2. And he strikes out Caglione. Couple of elevated fastballs from Harley Gollard. Two worst starts of the season for Gollard. Trying to change his tune here. And he strikes out Rivera. Hurston Waldrop, who is a projected first-round pick, coming off maybe his two best starts of the season. Batting order looks like this. And how about some of the big swings Justin Quinn has had on the road to this point? This for Tennessee yesterday. This is lined just over Cade Kurland into right center as Jake McMurray turns around 97, and Oral Roberts has the leadoff man aboard in the first.
So what a nice swing.
Guess that's why I said it.
Ball 4 out.
That's outside, and it's ball 4 to Justin Quinn.
Right-hander.
Yeah.
Strikeout number 1 for Hurston Waldrop, and the movement on that is disgusting.
So he goes 3 straight sliders.
Cox just trying to explain what he saw to his teammates as Matt Hogan bounces it to Cade Kurland. 0-1 pitch. McCroskey on the ground to short. Josh Rivera with a payoff pitch. Another one. 3 straight Ks, all on the fastball. Payoff. He did, and he missed on Friday. Came on off the bench in the 7th as a pinch hitter for Richie Schieckhofer. 2-2. In the air, well struck right field. It chases Matt Hogan back, and it's gone! Ty Evans is en fuego.
Hello, Mr. Evans. Back to the heater, and that one runs as opposed to climbs the ladder, and Ty Evans stays on it.
Yep.
That is strike 3 called.
I don't think that right now. And I could go out there and prove it, too.
Holden Breeze in the hole. Josh Rivera almost let it fly. And Holden Breeze is on out of the 6th spot to begin this second for Oral Roberts down 2.
I see you, Josh.
Drew Stahl, the DH, ropes one out. Colby Halter. Just night. That's inside, and a 5-pitch walk. He gets a 1-2.
Yes, he did.
And could not resist. Waldrop ready with the payoff.
Oh, no.
Up and in. And now Quinn, who walked his first time. 1-0 to Quinn. 1-2 pitch. Fading away. Back up the middle. Off of Waldrop. And a run scores. Oral Roberts is on the board here in the second. And now here comes Jonah Cox, Conference Player of the Year. 0-1. 0-2 pitch. Cox strikes out. TCU gets whoever loses tonight's game. Over in bracket 2, you got Wake and LSU. It's been just that, and Langford laces one down the line toward the pole, and that is a fair ball.
He doesn't know they've called
It's a home run. Wyatt Langford was on his way back to home plate and called a home run on a fair ball, according to David Savage.
The ruling on the field has been changed. The ball is foul.
A strikeout of Langford to the change for Harley Gollard, and he has punched out 5. 2-2. Down and away, and he got him. That's got to be such mutual pride on both sides.
That's actually our third. There was
Third?
between innings. Yeah, this is, between
Does
the
that count?
reviews and the beach balls, we get it now.
Line to center field, base hit, and a 2-strike count. Mac McCroskey with a 1-out single. 0-2 the count. Waldrop delivers.
Yep.
That's strike 3 called. Splitter up there works all right, and it's 5 Ks for Hurston Waldrop.
So was the dude in the maroon shirt. He fired it backwards at about 88.
Waldrop delivers and strikes him out. His first time, part of 6 Ks. This one is launched down the line toward the pole. Fair ball home run. Josh Rivera on a line.
Did we mention that they have power in this lineup. And finally, once somebody from the top half gets going here in this one, look how flat that move is through the zone. A four-seamer.
BT Rappel gets hit.
Here's the history of the 4 seed. Stony Brook was the last, didn't win a game. Fresno was the first, won a lot of games. Ended up leaving here with a trophy.
This is clubbed. Left field. Got it. Luke launches, and it's a 2-run shot.
They're pretty good, boys. They are pretty good. And nothing against Harley Gollert, man. I know he's had a really good year, but the reality is this is hitting speed for Florida tonight.
From Red Oak, Oklahoma, who's got 5 saves on the year. It's on Friday. Cut on and miss. There's that good heater.
He's got some carry to it. A lot of times, too, guys that aren't that tall.
Yep. Monaco and Burke during a rain delay. Strikeout there on the breaking ball for Patton. Back-to-back Ks since entering the ball game. He's had some nice moments in this Florida postseason, and he tags this one straight at Jonah Cox. Because I know it's going to be swing and miss.
He's out, he's out.
Like that. 7 Ks for Hurston Waldrop. 1 gone in the 4th.
The worst part about the split is you kind of know as a hitter if they throw the right one.
See what it goes to 2-2 to Brothers. Yeah, another split, and that is sick. And Waldrop's nodding, and he's fanned 4 in a row and 6 of the last 7. Bouncing ball right side. Caglione goes all the way over to get it, and Waldrop couldn't get there in time.
He knows it too.
Yeah, I mean, he takes 2 steps and realizes that he's totally in no man's land.
He waits upright and strikes out. There's a fastball. 2-2. Curlin strikes out. 3rd K for Patton. 1 gone in the 5th.
Line drive rate very high.
He works a walk here. Long hold and the 1-2.
Yep.
Ooh.
Strike 3 called. 2 down.
I mean, what we're going to show you applies to the last pitch, too. This was on the foul ball. Watch where he lets it go. Okay? I mean, it's all the way behind Caglione.
Plenty of juice to get it out of the yard.
So we go to the bottom of the 5th, and Jonah Cox chops one over the head of Colby Halter. And Cox back to hitting. 2-1. Hogan towards center, falling fast. Rivera out to make the play. Berkey's so good at that. And calls for it, but gets usurped by Ty Evans. 2 outs in the last of the 5th. And they've got Jonah Cox. Curlin runs at him. Waldrop. Got him. Trying to start something, and Jonah Cox gets nabbed by Hurston Waldrop.
4 homers and a double, 5 hits.
Strikes out here on the breaking ball.
Recruiting stories.
A walk for Heyman. 1-2.
Yep.
And Shelnut strikes out. Jonah Cox to end the inning.
Step in the box against Plenty.
One of the best fastballs from Waldrop. 3-2 pitch.
Yep.
Strike 3 called.
That one looked a little down. And you're appreciative of it on the mound, but I think
Great job
BT
on
just
that.
stolen one there.
Yeah. And this is so hard as a hitter because you're trying to make sure you don't chase the split down.
The NCAA tournament. In the air off the bat of Godman to deep right. Evans races back and can't haul it in. Bounces up and over the wall for a ground rule double for Jacob Godman with 2 outs here in the 6th.
Double barrel action up. Still got that one though.
A dozen for Hurston Waldrop. 2-1 pitch. That's lined towards short. Above McCroskey and into left center. Halter to the backside with a leadoff single in the 7th.
Like Colby Halter today, but
That's a balk. You crossed over.
Watch the front foot.
yep.
You cross over the rubber right there. You have to go home. That's the one move. You stay on the home plate side of the rubber of that front foot. You can do either.
2-2. Curlin strokes one. Right center field with Hogan back to make the catch. Up along the wall. Wow. Halter tags and moves up, and Matt Hogan went to get it.
Timeout, timeout.
This one
Then hit
hits
his
him.
foot. First base.
Left on left, first pitch. Toward the third base coach's box at Holden Breeze. 1-0. On the ground, right side, and Brothers. 1-0 to Justin Quinn. 2-0. 4-pitch walk. 2-1. Hits it to the backside and struck well to left with Shellnut back at the wall and off the wall. Quinn races around and scores. Matt Hogan goes for the plate. Inside the park, home run. It's a 2-run ball game. Done his part, the 1-1. McCroskey chops it up the middle at Cade Kurland, who gets rid of it. Safe at first. Here they come.
After review, the call on the field is reversed. The runner is out.
2-0. Ryapel hit again and displeased, and Jacob Godman comes out, and BT Ryapel doesn't like Jacob Widener, who you remember earlier in this game got Oral Roberts tagged with a sportsmanship warning.
Interesting. Just another warning on Florida side now.
Kowalski's 1-2. On the ground, left side at Breeze to Brothers. There's that ground ball. It's 2.
We said they need to play clean baseball, and boy, this is about as clean of a 5-4-3 as you will see.
A strikeout for Kowalski.
Yep.
Oh. Strike 3 called. Breeze doesn't like it. 1-1. Godman on the ground, sharply to short, and it kicks away from Josh Rivera. The soothing tones of Mike Patrick with some history there in 08 today. This one hangs, and it's through into left field for Blaze Brothers. First pitch from Neely, World Series. 2-0. Back pick, good one, and close. Brothers got back ahead of it.
The call on the field is confirmed.
3-0 pitch. 3-1. The payoff to McMurray. Ball 4, they're loaded. Into the evening for Brandon Neely.
They're not going down there. Approach and situation and scouting report.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of visits.
Looks like Kevin O'Sullivan is saying that I just asked you
they
how
gotta
many.
make a move.
So they're saying that it is the 7th trip to the mound, above the limit of 6, and the first pitch. The 0-2. Fisher deals this weekend. 3-2 to left. Langford there. Fisher gets out of it and leaves them loaded in the 8th. Nation's leader in home runs. And Ty Evans gets hit by a pitch from Evan Kowalski.
I mean, the fear with Caglione is he going to throw strikes?
I guess it would be if he just, if they need to.
This one gets away from Kowalski. And Richie Schieckhofer moves up 90 into scoring position. Setting up a way for a 1-0.
Wow.
Twilight Sky over to first at McMurray to put it away. The College World Series. TCU stayed alive today. This is sliced to left. Langford toward the line, and it drops down, a fair ball. Hogan to second, ball out of play. It's a double. Now Mac McCroskey, the shortstop. 1-1. Fisher's 1-2. Lined into center field, and it's a base hit in front of Robertson. First pitch, the 0-1. 1-1, 2-1 to Breeze. 2-2, 3-2. Outside, they're loaded. Florida led by 4, and the insane stat that if you missed it earlier still rings true for Oral Roberts.
Florida bullpen.
Drew Stahl bounces one to short. Rivera flips. Kurland will settle for that. Sam Thompson, the junior outfielder, comes on to run. Fisher's first is a strike. 0-1. Pulled in the air to left center with Robertson on the move. It's over.